I'm so excited.
We're very excited. Hello! Welcome back
to Tabletop Kpop with Bobby and Cece for so exciting stuff. So super exciting stuff.
We're very excited.
Cece and I are, I want to say OG K-Poppers, but I mean before it was popular in the United States.
Yes.
So we've been listening for a very long time. 2009 is like when we started, not together, but
separately.
We started listening. And so I started listening with SHINee. SHINee was my very first group. Now SHINee's not everybody's very first group. Some people listened to
I listened to Super Junior.
Super
and Girls'
Junior
Generation.
Some people listened to like TVXQ, DBSK, if you remember who those guys are.
Yes.
No, not guys. Those are ancient. But those guys were popular on the time we started listening. So, but one of the big groups that you kind of led into after you go from SHINee to Super Junior, you bop right into a Girls' Generation.
Which is also the other one that was right up in there with
Girls' Generation, and then also like FX, like
yeah.
And then 21, like those were like the really popular,
yes.
And like 4 Minute, like those were the popular people back then.
Yes.
And
there's probably a couple we're missing because I know that there's some
right.
other boy groups
there were other
there.
people who
but
were popular,
those were like
but those were the people that like we had listened to their music like right away.
Yeah.
So obviously Girls' Generation, they reunited.
Yes.
They came back.
They paved the way for a lot of how things are done now, especially this like stereotypical like girl group setup. They like helped start that and really like pioneer it. So
right, they were like OG girl groups. Like obviously there were other girl groups, but like Girls' Generations were like the it girl group,
yes.
if that makes sense. So like back in the day, they were like it. Like they were
yes.
the ones. And obviously they disbanded for a little while, but then guess they're back.
Yes.
They're not back OG.
No.
Because they no longer have Jessica, but Jessica
yes.
left them before they disbanded.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. She was back like right around what I forgot what song it was. I really liked the song. They were in like all like camo stuff, like camo pants and stuff. And then she was like, yeah, there was like a whole thing where she had left during that era.
Yeah, so she left and is no longer a part of their group, or was no longer then. So she's still in No Longer. She did not come back with them. However, they came out with a brand new song
yes.
called Forever One, which is a great
yes.
name for a song to come back to. I have no idea what the song is going to be like, but if you like and subscribe and keep watching, you'll find out. Obviously, since this is our first go with Girls' Generation and reactions, and you guys just heard, we've been listening to them since 2009. Like, forever. For freaking ever. Okay, forever. So, we've listened to pretty much every song they've ever come out with, pretty sure. So, we'll talk about biases.
Yes.
When I first started watching Girls' Generation, the very first OG, like, I looked at these girls and I was like, this is my queen, okay? It was Sunny. She was my favorite right away. However, as I started watching more, my bias became Sooyoung. And so Sooyoung has been my bias since pretty much the second music video I ever watched.
I'm a Sunny stan. I didn't never change. I just, short girls in hair, or like in K-pop at the time, like short-haired girls, then, first of all, this is before knew I was gay, so I was like, that's cool. So I was like, why? Why all the short-haired women? But also, like, at the time, I was very young and very influential, and I had not really, like, found anything about myself yet, so it was a representation that I didn't even know I needed, and it was the reason that I cut all my hair off. Her and, Amber, whole reason why I cut all my hair off, because I was like, if these girls can do this, I can also do that. And so I was like, I really like you for being like the one,
right, bold and different.
Yeah, like their stereotypical like different member at the time. So.
Right. Well, when I first started listening to Girls' Generation, a lot of like comments and stuff, obviously because I didn't have very many friends who listened to K-pop, so I didn't know other people, but like comments and stuff on YouTube was like, everybody really loves Tiffany, and everybody really loves Jessica, and everybody likes Taeyeon, and everybody likes, what is it, Soyeon maybe? She is the other vocalist. I can't remember. Some of their names are hard to pronounce.
I know, and earlier when I said Tiffany, I definitely meant to say Taeyeon, and I fucked up their name. So I'm not an idiot. I know it is, because I like some of her music. I Got Love is my favorite song from her, but I fucked up. That's the other T one. So, that's why I was like, yo,
but everybody,
I don't know how to fucking say her
everybody
name.
Who, but Hyoyeon has been making music this whole entire time too, because she makes that one song that you really like, the Dessert song.
Yeah, Dessert. I love it, but it's chaos.
So basically everybody really liked the main vocalist, the TTS.
Yes.
The Twinkle Twinkle. Everybody loved those girls. Like, those were the girls for everybody.
They really were.
There is this part of me
that can't be that person who likes them.
That can't be the person who likes the main person. I don't know why it is that I do that, okay? I do it with almost every group. I feel like I almost always pick the person that is the least loved. I don't know.
Yeah, the only group that you didn't do that with, I would say, is Luna from FX, because she's definitely, like, one of the most loved people.
I love her, though.
The person that was the least liked, I don't even know if there really was, like, a super least liked member, but maybe Crystal. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea who is, like, I mean, at the times, the least liked obviously does not mean not liked at all. That absolutely does not mean that. Just like the people who you hear everybody saying, oh, I really like this one person. This one person is like the one for me. Like, this is my bias. Right. Like, I love this. Like, not those people. I
will say, when you go to a concert, when we go to Stray Kids, the demographic of the people that they liked was not what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
So, like, you it's all over the place. It's subjective.
Right. It's so personal because you like them for different reasons. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, your bias is who you love and who resonates the most with you. And obviously, as you change, sometimes your biases change. If you go to a concert, your bias might change. Happened to me.
Happens to me too.
That's one of those lived experiences. You live it, you experience it, and that's how you choose. Like, that's how you choose your bias. So once you pick, obviously, it's just what it'd be like. And you for any reason, you could like somebody for literally any reason. Right. She has purple hair in this comeback. It's her. Yep. Like, it could just be like that. So no shade to anybody or anybody who's biased. Like, literally love who you want to love. We're literally about all that.
Yes. But we're very excited to love on this video because I am so excited.
So, yes. OGs. Literally OGs. Yes. Like, we've been around the block. We've seen some things.
Yes.
We tried to learn I Got a Boy.
Yeah. I also tried to learn a whole nother one that came out one summer in my room in my, like, wedge heels when I was a teenager. That was a mess.
Oh, man. Isn't that hilarious?
If I could find those, because I have...
Genie. I think we tried to learn Genie.
We did.
Me and Kelly definitely did. Man, we be doing the most.
God, but if I could ever find it, maybe my mom has it. I have a recording of me doing a Girls' Generation song, and I also have me doing Crazy by myself in my mom's living room in some heels.
We surely tried to learn that together. Well, we did. We did learn that one. Like, we actually knew that one.
Yes, but I had the whole thing recorded. So if I can ever find them, maybe it'll see the light of day on the internet. Probably not.
All right. So obviously we're hella excited about this. So we're going to watch this video. Yay.
And then we get...
I'm so excited. Okay, sing. Very on brand.
Yes. Oh yes, very on brand.
Right? Jumping
like,
just like
so
they never
on
left.
Brand.
They never left.
The prom dresses for no reason.
Dang. She looks so like mature. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. I was like, where are the children I knew? They weren't children. They were adults. I was a child.
Her nose looks different, I think.
I know. Aw, this is so cute.
They're on a cruise ship, I think.
This is so cute.
Oh, every time I see blue and blonde together, I don't think of Wano. Jesus. She's so good looking.
I will say all the backgrounds are very reminiscent of, like, different videos. Right. So, like, that one was definitely, like, paparazzi. Like, there's, like, no frickin' way that that's not what that was. It's not the same background, but it's the same idea.
God, her voice is so much better than it used to be.
Mm-hmm. I love that dress. That was a little questionable for me, but it's okay. Okay, what? That came out of nowhere.
I like movie stars or something.
Yeah.
These on the boat when they're dancing, like, it's like so OG, it's ridiculous.
Know. The hair is also very, like, older K-pop, the way it's colored. Go away, Rain.
Sorry about it. She's beautiful, Jesus.
Yeah, they're all really pretty. Those are the most 2000 outfits I've ever fucking seen. The slip dresses.
I swear we'll be together forever.
Cute.
That'd be like a premonition. These dresses, they're wild.
I know.
Like, this is very G right here.
Yes, it is so G. Like, literally.
They're like curvier. It's weird.
I know, it's like actual whole adults. Cute.
They look like adults. It's weird.
I know. It is really weird.
It's really weird. Sunny looks something like her nose or something is different. Like something about her is different.
It's her jawline. It's no way it's not her jawline. It's like so much like sharper at the chin.
Right, because she did have like chewy cheeks, if that makes sense.
She was very, she wasn't like, I would say she's like very like, was way more filled out earlier in her life than a lot of the other girls were, so you could just like tell. Like, oh, she was like the more curvy one. It's like Quaza when you look at her compared to the other members.
She had like a fuller figure.
And it's not like they're like large, because they're not. They're very, very standard, straight sized women, but she just had like more up top and down below in compared to the waist, so she looked just a lot fuller.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really pay much attention to like her body in this video.
I didn't either. It was more her face.
Because most of her shots were from here, except when she was dancing. But, like, the front on her nose looked different to me. And I don't know if it's because I haven't seen her in a really long time, or if it, like what it, maybe the way that they did her makeup in this one, where the fact that her hair was very blonde, like, maybe all of those contributed to
her hair is also, like,
different.
long now, like, long. Where a lot of the time, if you have shorter, especially a lot of the shorter cuts, it's gonna make your face look rounder anyway.
Yeah, I have no idea, but she definitely looked different. Sooyoung is a whole fucking meal. A whole meal! Yes.
Yeah, they were all looking super pretty.
Oh,
I loved the, like, I'm gonna call them tacky, because that's kind of what they were. Like, but in the way that it should have been, the dresses. The gigantic, like, prom-y looking dresses. Because back in the day, when it was, like, your solo time at your microphone, you had on the big-ass dress.
Yeah.
That's just what it was.
Right. Well,
and I like that.
The whole vibe was kind of like a movie, if that makes sense.
Like
so it was, like, movie scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in, like, the 70s or whenever, and they used to have, like, those dances, like Jessica Rabbit, you know what I mean? And so they kind of had, like, that kind of Hollywood in a little bit, and then they had other times where they were, like, dressed, like, they're on the beach, and then they're on a plane, and they're making decisions, like, stuff like that. So, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be, like, no matter what's going on in our lives, we're still going to be together.
Right.
Which is my take on the situation.
Otherwise, the other way that you can look at that is, like, oh, you can go through different, like, stages, but still come out to be, like, together, even though you went through all these different paths in life.
Right.
Or, like, different stages, and I guess they're,
I
like...
wonder how they came back together.
I don't know.
Like, I wonder if, like, how that came to be. If somebody knows, like, the story of, you know, because they read all the articles that I don't read. I genuinely am wondering, like, what prompted them to come back. Because they definitely disbanded, and it didn't feel like eventually
Because do they have, like,
back.
is this, like... reunion-y? Is this like a special year? Like,
well,
for how long they've been a group?
I saw something that said that they had planned on staying together, but I feel like lots of groups and then they don't.
I just want to know, is this like, can we look up like when girls are, is it like a milestone year of why they chose this year?
Let me Google it. Let's see. In 2007, August 5th, 2007, and they came out with their song, 3 days ago?
August 5th. Of what, is it the 15-year anniversary, maybe?
It came out 3 days ago.
It's a 15-year anniversary.
Oh, look at that!
That's why. Okay. That makes sense then. I was like, this has to be like a special day.
For them to have wanted to come back. But the fact that they wanted to come back and to be reunited and to be a part of a group and to do that all again. And I can't imagine they're only going to come out with one CD and then be done. As soon as they get that taste of all of the new K-pop people being like, oh my god, I need this. Or all the OGs coming back to K-pop because of them. Like, they're going to get the taste of that money and they're going to be like, can't leave.
Right.
Because I would imagine if they came back, they must have loved it enough.
When I will say, enough of them are still making music on their own. Like, why wouldn't you just come back and do like another like
right, because OG
album.
groups are still successful.
Right.
Super Junior,
Shiny,
even
after like having losing members like in any
TVX2
capacity,
with the two of them left.
Literally, like you could lose like every one of your members and you would still get views from someone.
Right. Well, and with Girls' Generation specifically, because they were so OG back in the day, and then now they've come back.
And
like you're gonna have all of the new people who like that style of music, and then you're gonna have all the old people who loved them originally, like from listening to it back then. So they're gonna have an even larger fan base, and they had a spot in the market that nobody really filled when they left, because they are more of, even though they did have some music that was like catchy, it has always kind of been warm-hearted music. Nothing has ever really been super, super tough or screamo or really, really aggressive. Everything has kind of stayed in that same kind of general type of sound, which, again, if you've listened to other videos, you know I like that.
Yes.
They kind of have stayed in that niche, and so nobody has filled that niche.
And I will say, if you look at all of the groups from that time period, they're the only girl group left.
Yeah.
That they're every other old girl group is disbanded.
Right. For a minute, it's
literally
disbanded.
all of them.
21 is disbanded, but they did also do a reunion for the festival. Coachella.
I was like, it's either Coachella or Lollapalooza. There's only two of them.
They came back for Coachella, and who knows, maybe they're going to come back with something too, because they were received really well
but
at Coachella.
And especially right now in like the year of 2022, want to know who's popular right now? Girl groups. It's not guy groups, it is girl groups. There's so many girl groups right now that are like hot.
Right,
and it's
really
this sound. It's this sound that's hot. Like that younger girly sound.
Because we're not going to get into, like, conspiracy theories, we're not going to do that today, okay? But if
we're getting into a new generation of
we are coming
stuff.
back around to what we used to listen to back then, because it's been enough time to have come back.
And so this is like perfect. Like 15 years ago, the clothing from 15 years ago, literally shit that I was wearing as an elementary schooler is coming back for girls who are 18. For example, the middle part with those two little pieces that come down, your little butterfly clips.
Like
this if you just had two tendrils coming out from here instead of here.
So I don't have I do have bangs, but they're up here, not back here. But yeah, if I would have the two, or like little like feathers were popular too.
Yeah.
Like,
and like, did you not see all of the little like
the
in
little
their
hair?
videos? Yeah, they had like all the little beads and shit that you put in with your little beaded thingy majig. Yeah, like it's all coming around. Like if they don't swoop this up, I don't know why they wouldn't.
I know, right? I'm wondering if maybe SM Entertainment is like dipping into their old recipe book, and they're about to pull out other older ones, like other older groups. Like,
that'd be cool.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they can't. There. I don't know how many other
Dude,
groups have
if
people
FX
left,
just wants to come back for like one song, that's all I care about. Amber's not gonna do that. That was very good. I enjoyed it. Will it be a song I listen to all the time? No, because it's sad.
Yeah, because it's like heartfelt and warming, and like you have to be in like that. I love my I love my family. I love my sister. I need in this lovey mood to be able to listen to that all the time, or like know for sure you're not gonna cry when you listen to it.
Yes,
because I live in that feeling all the time. I feel like a music could just drop one note and suddenly I'm in tears. So
you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for when they come back with another song, because obviously they're just gonna do one song.
We hope.
Well, they have to have an album, right?
Yeah, there's no way. Unless it's just a single.
And, like, they come back with, like, a really hoppin' song, like I Got a Boy, or Paparazzi, or any of the other songs.
We know more than two.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do
songs
remember
like that, okay? Ready for that? I would love to hear that.
I would also love to hear it.
Even if they redid music videos.
Dude, they're remastering. I will say, they're remastering a lot of old music videos right now on a lot of these channels. Maybe we should go back and watch remastered of some, because I've seen a lot of them.
If Girls' Generation hear me out, SM Entertainment, who does not watch our videos, if you could just redo in the same style, except for like modern, obviously,
obviously not
versions. Modern versions of your old songs, like G, like if you could remaster G, but not to be like the original song. So like G, but like gang metal or something. Something cool like that, okay? Something like that would be super cool. Okay, super cool. Please please.
You're not going to watch this. It's fine.
Please.
We can still throw it out there.
It would be so cool to take something that has already been made to make it into something new and fun with the same people. I would listen to that. I'd probably buy the album.
Yeah.
Especially if they picked all my favorite songs.
Yeah, if you just wanted to like do a remastered version of your most popular like 10 songs.
Right, all the songs you made music videos for, pretty much. Take all of those songs.
Redo them in a different style.
And
then put them on an album.
Please and thank you. Also, not just Girls' Generation, but like every other group.
Stray Kids can make a metal version of all the songs we listened to from that concert. Like, if you just want to bring that out too.
We would just like that. Please and thank you.
But yeah.
Yes.
That was really good. It was what I expected.
It was exactly what I was expecting from them too. It is very on brand for them, and I love when people are on brand. So, it was good. It was good.
All right.
From Hardy.
Bye.